guys, how's it going? Welcome back to an Ohio 7. I am half your host, Gabby.
And I am Ange. Welcome, welcome. It has been quite the rainy day here in New York. How are you feeling, Gabby?
Feeling a lot better after we got some lunch. We went to get some faux. It's either faux or ramen whenever it's like this. And then we camp out in the house for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I got Brussies, crispy Brussies. Oh, and if you know me, you know how I feel about crispy Brussies.
That's pretty good.
And then Gabby took a nap.
I took the best nap of my life. The little naps that you don't intend to do are usually like, those just hit so hard. I'm not even a napper. I don't like to take naps.
I'm a big napper.
I don't believe in them. I just go to sleep. That's why I was pissed when you woke me up.
I'm so sorry, girl.
I was like, oh my God, it's 6 p.m. I would have just had this be my bedtime.
No, when I nap during the day, that's usually when I have my sleep paralysis.
I'm like,
something light for the day.
Another reason to not nap during the day. You're like, I might have a sleep paralysis demon tonight, this afternoon.
It's actually not that bad.
Your sleep paralysis demon definitely is like an early night guy then. You know, he's like 8 p.m. bedtime, so he can only get you when it's like a 2 p.m. nap.
Sometimes it's a couple people, sometimes it's just one person, and they just vibe. They just walk around, they mind their business.
That's terrifying. That is terrifying.
And then I'm like, I want to be like, hey guys, but I'm
you
paralyzed.
Can't move.
I can't move.
Super light, Ange. Love that.
Like, I want to have a conversation. I'm like, what have you guys been up to today? Like,
right.
Anything you're listening to recently?
Right. I'm like, are you gonna use song requests for this week? I'm kind of running low on what I want to hear. I've been listening to the same song on repeat.
No, literally, Gabby, I've been listening to the Drake Take Care album.
That album is so good.
It really brings me back.
Brings back to middle school, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. Right. It came out in 2011. I would have been 7th grade going into 8th grade.
Yikes. That was the worst time of my life. Well, yeah. No, I'll say that. Middle school was definitely the worst time of my life.
Oh?
Yeah, it was bad.
Why?
What do you mean why? It's middle school. Who's like, if you look back and you're like, man, can't think of a better time in my life than middle school. I mean, that was great. It was super comfortable with myself, and yeah, I really knew who I was.
No, some of the girlies today, you see those middle school girlies, they look like grown women. Yeah. I'm like, if I look like that in middle school, you couldn't tell me anything.
What? Oh my God. Yeah, no, I think I used to wear my Uggs and skinny jeans all the time and a sweatshirt.
Gabby,
yep.
I used to...
Oh, wait, I love this. No, I'm sorry, continue.
Let me tell you a little something about my fashion sense back in the day. So, back in the day, I wore ombre skinny jeans from Hot Topic.
Oh, Hot Topic's nice, though.
Back in the day, it was the spot.
That was the spot.
And then I wore Converse socks.
But, like the tall Converse? Like the zip
tall Converse socks.
They're socks?
Right, socks.
They're not even the shoes?
No, not the shoes. The socks.
All right.
I wore the socks. They went all the way up to my thighs. Over my skinny jeans, mind you.
Oh my God.
Just so you could see a little bit of the ombre starting.
Right. You're like, you have to see the transition.
Mm-hmm. And then I wore Converse on my feet. Just so you're a little confused.
Yeah, that's very confusing.
Mm-hmm. And then I'd wear like a bright yellow zebra print t-shirt.
Oh my God.
And I'd have it cut very 80s-esque. And then...
And now she's dressing celebrities for movies. You got to start somewhere, y'all.
Started from the bottom. Purple suspenders.
Suspenders, too?
Giant chunky earrings.
Okay.
And nerd glasses.
Did you use the whole, like, when you went to the movie theater and you had the 3D glasses, did you just pop out the lenses and wear those around?
I think I might have, honestly.
I think that was what everyone was doing. I'm like, dang, I want a pair of those. Mom, can we go see a 3D movie?
No, literally. Like, isn't it weird that there aren't 3D movies anymore? Like, that was just a fad?
No, there are. I know, because I had to see the second Avatar, not Last Airbender, the other one. The Steven Spielberg one.
You had to see that in 3D?
They didn't have any other showings, and that was like the only time we could go. It was awful. I mean, no, that movie was not, I don't want to get into the movie, but it was so difficult to watch in 3D. I felt so sick after. It was awful. I will never do that again.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It like makes me...
It's distracting.
It's distracting, and then I'm like, part of my eye is seeing out of the glasses and like part of it's seeing in the glasses. And
if you've never had a migraine and like a migraine aura, that's what it feels like. Going to a 3D movie where like you just can't focus on anything. That's what it feels like.
I've never had a migraine, so I can't really
just go see a 3D movie and it'll be exactly like that.
Oh shit. Yeah, but yeah, so my fashion sense in middle school was pretty top tier.
Yeah, that was top of something.
And yeah, I always wondered, why do boys not like me? I look so good.
I know, I'm like, they just don't get it.
They don't have they literally have no fashion sense. They're not
cool.
up.
They're not as cool as me. See, I was like I didn't have any like sense of style until Lana Del Rey dropped her album, and after that, when I say that was a life-changing experience for me, I transcended. I was like, cut off Levi's. I started thrifting. I desperately looked for like a cool leather jacket and like button-up shirts
With the fringe.
The fringe, dude. The fringe, yeah.
You're
she
like
was
writing,
an icon.
You're writing like scripture on your own arms and like
she released a clothing line at H&M. Do you remember that?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, when I was in the 8th grade. I'll never forget that because I had this sweater from that collection. It was my favorite thing I owned, and I wore it every other day.
Oh my god, I fucking love Lana Del Rey. Yeah. She had no bitch. When you think about who's really that bitch, and I remember video games coming out, and I was also in middle school, and I walking down the hallway, I'm like, it's you, it's all for you.
I'm like, it is.
And then all the guys looking at me like this.
They're like, you can keep it.
What's for me? I don't want it.
I'm so good on that. You can keep that to yourself.
Oh my god. Did you have any middle school boyfriends or anything?
Oh, no boyfriends for sure. I was looking raggedy when I was in middle school. But I did have a crush, and I had a crush in middle school that like moved to high school. So like I had the biggest crush on this guy, and for no reason. Like,
wait, like he moved to high school the year before you, or
no. So we were in the same grade, and
okay.
he was in my class, and then we went to high school, and he went to the same high school as I did.
Okay, yeah,
so
that was a little confusing when you said it the first time, but I'm picking up what you're laying down now.
Picking it up now.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, he was in love with me. I'm just kidding. He wasn't. I really wanted to be noticed though, but my hair. I still just started learning how to like comb the back of my head, so I know that I looked absolutely crazy.
When you remember middle school, the girls like who didn't know how to straighten the back of their head, so it would be like pinned straight in the front, and then you'd be like, girl, the back of your head is ridiculous.
That was me. No, middle school was rough, but I had just the biggest crush on this guy. And it was like cool. Like, I don't know. I would talk to him sometimes, but not like a lot. And again, he was.
But like, what would you say? Like, I'm trying to imagine you going up to your middle school crush and being like,
I would never like go.
Baby.
I don't know. I just want to be your friend. Like, I was pretty good at doing that.
Oh, playing hard to get.
Just playing. I was just like, I know you're never gonna date me, but I want to be in your life for a little bit. So I was like, friendship was my only option. So I don't know. I would talk to them and stuff. I didn't have any game. I didn't have it, believe it or not.
You didn't try anything though?
No, I was pretty timid then. I'm not pretty timid now, but okay, relax.
Yeah, right. No. You're the most ruthless person. You can just straight up go up to someone and be like, you're a fucking cunt.
What? I'm talking about ruthless. I'm talking about, I mean, maybe, but I'm talking.
Yeah, but you can't tell me you're timid. You can't tell me that you're still a timid person.
When I have a crush on a guy, I'm like, but if I don't like you, you're gonna know. Two very different things. Okay, but I don't have anything to lose if I don't like you.
If you do like them, I mean, you don't have anything. I'm personally me. I'm the worst when I like someone. They'll never know, and I'll just be really awkward. That's what I'm
saying, though. Like,
yeah,
I was just like, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit, as much as I can, and hopefully one day you'll realize it would be like a Taylor Swift song, like "You Belong with Me." He's gonna be like, I'm with this girl, and she's just like a cheerleader, and you're kind of weird, and I'd rather have you. And I was like, I just was waiting my turn, All the movies lie to you. That never happens.
I just think
he's not going to pick you.
I think it's so funny because, like, thinking about our game right now, like, usually it's just me thinking about my own game, and I'm like, that's genius. But hearing you say it out loud, I'm like, how in the hell would anyone ever know that I think, like, I'm actually physically going out and doing everything I can to make sure that you don't think that I like you at all.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I'll be honest with you.
That's why I'm like, quite
literally
I'm like,
nonsensical.
Wow.
You do that though. But she will talk about it all day, all the time.
Okay. I don't talk about mine.
Okay.
Never.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, your middle school boyfriend. Who wasn't your boyfriend? Who you were waiting your turn for?
Yeah. Yeah. And then we got to high school, and I think I maybe only had like 1 or 2 classes with him. And I don't know why, like, we used to joke, this is kind of fucked up, but we called him Tall Sports, sometimes funny, because we obviously couldn't call him by name. And me and my friend, you know Jen, right?
Yeah.
And me and Jen would call him that.
Is that like a code name? That's a really long code name.
I know, but it was so funny because, like, he was just, like, the reason why I had a crush on him was because he was tall, sport, like, he played sports. And, like, sometimes he was funny, but he wasn't that funny.
Just burped.
But yeah, that was our nickname for him. Again,
Tall sport funny.
No, Tall Sport, sometimes funny. That was his nickname.
That is not a nickname.
Yeah,
Nicknames are supposed to be short.
No, they're not. They can be whatever you want it to be. You call me Garbanzo Bean. That's by no means short.
That's so
that
sick.
Probably has the same amount of letters as Tall Sport, sometimes funny.
Garbanzo bean, top tier.
That's a good.
Tall sport, sometimes funny, is just a mouthful.
I know, it's okay.
It feels like I'm chewing.
It's fine. I had all the time in the world in middle school. I didn't have a job yet, so job in
great.
early high school.
Wait, I thought you said you called him that in high school, not middle school.
I called him that in high school, but I didn't get a job until like sophomore year. By then, I wasn't interested anymore.
Oh, okay.
I'd moved on.
Okay.
To actually worse things.
So did anything come with this man? Like, did you ever?
No, never even. Yeah, but like, you know, when you're in middle school, you have to have somebody to fantasize about. When you get to high school, you have to have somebody to fantasize about. Mm-hmm. And I think I ended up getting my first boyfriend like junior year. So I don't know. I don't feel like there's a lot of crossover. We weren't anything alike. I got older and realized I was like, oh, if you want to date someone, you should probably have something in common with them.
So then you make something. You find their interest and you just...
Yeah, I don't like basketball, and that was about it. I'm like, I don't really care about...
no, girl, you're a baller now.
You're a
D1 athlete. You walk up to him, you're like...
I'm Troy Bolton. They're like, who's your favorite basketball player? I'm like, Troy Bolton.
I think
Zac Efron played a basketball player once, right?
Corbin Blue? Gordon Blue.
What did you call him? Corbin Blue?
I was thinking of, what is that?
Cobalt Blue?
No.
The color?
It's fine. It's whatever. Yeah, back to basketball players. Steph Curry. Is that one?
Yeah, whatever. I wasn't going to do that.
Yeah.
I wasn't that committed to the cause. Mm-hmm. Because after that, I was kind of in my brooding stage. I was like, I thought I was really cool in high school. I wasn't, obviously. But
I thought you were really cool in high school. Mind you, I didn't know you, but
we had similar friends, which was weird. We went to different schools like across town. She lived in the nice area, and I lived in the Hodunk country version of.
Really did.
It was wild.
If you've seen when I was talking about them Grove Tucky boys not too far
it's called Grove City.
That's where Gabby's from.
Grove City. They called it Grove Shitty, Grove Tucky, and that was pretty right. People would have accents. That would bother me so much. I'm like, why do you have an accent?
Because they're from Grove Tucky.
We're not even in Southern Ohio. We're just in Southern Columbus. I need you to relax. I'm going to need you to take it down a little bit. Take it down a few notches.
Yeah, you guys are just making up personalities at this point.
You know what's weird, though? Okay, I'm pretty sure I don't want to call this slander, but I have a conspiracy theory about Grove City High School.
Okay.
So many people would have seizures there. There had to have been something like in the walls. The school is really old. But like people would have seizures all the time.
Maybe some fluorescent ass like hospital lights that they put in schools.
I don't know what it was, but I remember like it was every other day. And if you went to Grove City High School, they're gonna vouch on that. Like every other day, someone would be having a seizure. It was so strange, and there were different people all the time.
That is kind of weird.
That was kind of weird.
Yeah.
I'm like, is there radon? Are we built on a radon dirt? Do you know what radon is?
What radon dirt? What is that?
Radon? It's I don't know. It's a type of like chemical that lives in dirt when you dig. It's like it's in Ohio.
Radiation?
It's called radon.
Oh.
It might be radiation. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm
not prone to seizures because I'm not don't know nothing about
Grove City, Ohio. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, it was that was pretty much anything about my high school crush. There's nothing to talk about. He was in my art class, and I was like, this is my chance to impress him. and it was ceramics, and it turned out I'm really bad at ceramics. So
I didn't even take ceramics. I was like,
I can do anything. I'm really good at art, and I was like, I'll take this ceramics class and I'm gonna kill it. I didn't kill it. All of my stuff looked so bad. I was so frustrated, and my art teacher was like, you can just take the next class. I'm like, why would I take ceramics 2? I was like, I didn't even like ceramics 1. I'm not trying to get better at this. I'm just gonna stick to what I know, you know. Time I was in high school, I was like, I'm pretty set in my ways.
Yeah, no, I actually didn't take any art classes the whole time that I was in high school.
Really?
I didn't take not a single one.
What'd you
I took Global Gourmet.
What the fuck is that? Global Gourmet?
Yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like. You make gourmet from around the globe.
Was it actually gourmet? Were you learning like French technique?
I think I made an omelet.
That's so...
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know.
So you didn't take any classes, so you took one culinary class?
Mm-hmm.
And that filled up your schedule for 4 years?
No, I had a gym class, but I
did gym.
I did. Oh my God. I played a sport. I played sports so that I didn't have to take gym twice. I only had to take it once. But then they scheduled me my only gym class, my one gym class, first period.
That should be fucking illegal.
Yeah.
No, don't do that to me.
So I skipped it a lot.
No way.
And I might have got Saturday school for it. But that is because I would skip it and I'd go to how do you skip your first class? You just don't show up to school? Well, I had to show up to school because my mom was psycho and she would make me.
Yeah, oh my God, lady. I can't believe that your mom would want you to go to school. That's insane. You're like, my mom was psycho.
I'm like, Mom, it's gym class,
my
bro.
mom was
I'm not
a psycho.
Anything.
She wanted me to get my education. That was crazy.
Oh, but the thing is, I was missing gym.
Yes, Angela.
I'm not missing out on any.
But like on college applications, they're like, okay, I get why she didn't show up to gym. They're not looking at that.
That's what I went to study. I just went to study hall
attendance is pretty bad.
I would be like, she skipped gym to go study. Wow.
Oh yeah, I don't think that it would like specify.
That is an intellect.
That's an intellect? An intellectual?
An intellectual. Okay, so maybe I should have spent more time.
It was community college, y'all. 80% acceptance rate. It's okay.
Wait, I thought you said that you wrote a letter to your middle school.
No, I didn't write a letter. We wanted to touch on middle school experiences. I wrote a letter to myself.
I thought you wrote a letter to him.
No, I didn't write a letter to him. I wrote a letter to myself, which is almost worse because at least if the letter went to him, I would never have to see it again.
Mm-hmm.
This was it was 8th grade, and my teacher, Mr. Bowers, I think it was Mr. Bowers, he assigned us this assignment. It was a writing assignment, and we were going to write to ourselves in high school. And he was connected with some of the teachers at the high school, so he would take all the letters, communicate to the school like he'd been doing this for years. And once we graduated, our last week of school, we would get the letter that we wrote to ourselves in
from
the
8th grade. Bro, that has to be so crazy. I have a diary and I read some of the stuff that was in my diary from that time
imagine
period.
Like my teacher read this. Like they read it. It was graded. And oh my God.
Gabby, please tell me what you put in it. Please.
I would do anything to have that letter in front of me right now. I know it's somewhere, but honestly, I think I maybe read I read the first sentence and I folded it back up and I just put it away.
I just want to just give me some of the meat.
Okay, so the meat is that apparently I was very not ambitious in the 8th grade because they're like, where do you think you're gonna be when you graduate high school? Like, what is your goals? Mm-hmm. I was watching way too many YouTubers at the time, and I thought that I was gonna move to LA and learn how to surf. That was all I cared about. That is all I wrote in the letter.
Damn.
And there were so many spelling errors, and I was like, that adds up.
Gabby, you still have a lot of spelling errors.
I know. I'm not very good at it. I'm a horrible writer.
Things have not changed.
No.
So your letter to yourself just said, "Hey, girl."
It was really wishy-washy.
You're gonna move to LA. You're gonna catch you some nice little waves.
I was not that confident. I was like, maybe if you wanted to, you might be in LA.
All right, so okay, so you're quite the writer, Gabby. You're quite the little little poet.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever have like a diary? Did you ever keep a diary?
Never.
No? Really?
No. Yeah, I was too embarrassed. I was so scared somebody would see anything I had to write. So I would write stuff down and just like crumble it up and throw it away.
Oh no, not me, girl.
You had a diary?
Yeah.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, and it's from. Okay. Let me go get it.
Oh my god.
All right. So this is my number one journal. I don't know how many of these I thought I was gonna write, but this one's number one.
It does say story.
My story.
In parentheses.
So
She's like, it's my diary and my story.
Let me give you. I'm gonna read a few things for you here. You know what? Maybe I won't.
Yeah, it's actually
yeah, probably.
I got you. I believe you. I'll read it. I got it. Don't worry, I got this. All right, let's just flip to a random page because I'm really trusting in it. Oh, this one's nice drawings, Angela. Oh, okay, this one looks good. Chapter 3. 10:40 p.m. It is April 23rd, 2014, Wednesday. I'm seriously so sick of feeling like no one likes me. Seeing everyone in a relationship or talking to someone else kills me. I had a huge crush on this guy, blank, kid, who kissed me, but of course, no, he was taken by blank, aka sexy orphan. Angela. What?
I'll tell you why I called her. Her name.
Was she an orphan?
No. Could you imagine?
I was like, damn, you're like calling me the cunt. I was like,
no. I called her sexy orphan because she dressed like she was an orphan, but in like a sexy way.
Oh my, kind of like what you're dressed right now?
No.
Okay.
I'm giving Britney Spears.
Okay. Honestly, I have nothing against her because she's so gorgeous and probably didn't know.
See, I'm nice.
Okay. But I don't want to go hang out with blank on Saturday. And of course we made out for the second time. What the fuck were you doing? Oh, I guess this is 2014. You weren't in middle school.
Yeah, I was in high school. This was my high school crush.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. We made out for the second time. He's so beautiful, majestic in a weird way. You still have that taste though. You held that through. And then there was blank heart eyes. Insert heart eyes emoji.
Did I draw a heart eye
No,
emoji?
you literally wrote heart eyes emoji in parentheses. He's so beautiful and I like him a lot, but I feel like he hates me and knows he's way out of my league. He's better than me. Why does no one like me? Am I not pretty? This is getting kind of sad, Angela. We're going to have to skip to the next page. We're going to have to go somewhere else with this. Oh, dream? Yeah, this has to go. No. This doesn't feel right. You had a lot of dreams. Oh my God. Is this a dream journal?
No, but I always remembered my dreams. And so when I would write my diary at night, I would still remember my dream from the night before and I just jot it down.
Okay, so apparently I'm having dreams with blank. It makes me want to write? ? Well, he's in my dream for the past 2 nights. First night, I had a dream where he was with me and blank in a bed. Angela. By the way, this is October 30th, 2014.
We were probably just hanging out. I don't think we were...
Okay.
Okay.
In a bed. I think I got jealous and jumped.
Oh.
Sorry. Got jealous and jumped between us, then started making out with me. Second dream. I don't know where I was really. Seeing his car and knowing it couldn't be him, but it was. And I saw him at a hot dog stand and he said hi. You
Some
still love
bitches
those
never
glizzies.
change.
She said she's got glizzies on the mind always. I don't remember much from these dreams. I just remember having them. I actually have a huge crush on him and really wished he liked me. I know maybe it's because I'm not as popular. You had a complex as I'm not like the other girls. I'm not as popular as the rest of them. But I definitely have the personality for him if only he let me prove it.
Come on. What was he doing? Fuck him.
I like him so much.
Okay.
And I have for a while.
Oh God.
I just sit and gaze at him. If we're not meant to be, then why does he keep appearing in my dreams the way that he does? Is this some kind of sick joke? Because it isn't funny. It actually really hurts. And I have no one to talk to about this. This is so all tangled up inside me.
I said that.
And then you said later down like a little PS at the bottom says, I will do anything to get this boy to like me. Please listen to my cries. Help me. I like him so much. Heart. And then she signed it.
Like an autograph.
I gotta know if it worked out between you two, so I'm just gonna skip. Okay, it's so funny. So your hand's very nice. This is
Thank
wild.
you.
Your handwriting is very nice.
Thank you.
The last Pageant was 2020? No. Just kidding. Oh.
Wait.
No, it really. The last passage is September 30th, 2023. That's a relic. You can't let anything fall out. I'm sobbing. I was just fucking around, but you were not kidding. I'm gonna go ahead and close that back up. I don't want to know. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Really glad I got to step into your head there for a second. It's kind of terrifying. Sexy orphans. Sexy orphans and hot dog stands.
Not much has changed.
God. I'm so lost. Oh my god, Angela.
Dear diary.
I'm going to have to read that whole thing at some point.
No, you really shouldn't.
Just for me.
No.
Really? I've read a lot of it though. I skimmed fast. So even when I was looking through, I was reading like half those pages.
Oh, I'm glad you.
The dreams are really got me. That's so funny. And also, like, you were just making out with everyone. You're like, no one likes me, but they'll kiss me.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I know. You're like, all these boys just want to make out with me, but they don't want to date me.
Yeah.
I'm not popular enough. I'm like, what? I don't know, Angela. You sound pretty popular because every page there's a different goddamn name of the guy you're making out with. Sounds popular to me.
Okay, no. I only made out with, like, realistically 2 men all throughout my high school career. I just had dreams about making out with other ones.
Okay, sorry, I was getting a little confused of dream. It was Inception in that bitch. I didn't know what was real and what wasn't.
No, girl, I was.
We're gonna have to do that again.
I was lucid dreaming.
We're gonna have to do that again. Those were those your sleep paralysis demons?
Every man I've talked to is my sleep paralysis demon.
They're just all standing there staring at you, and you're like, "Was I not popular enough?"
Oh my god. Not God.
Okay, Ice Spice, relax.
Oh my god. I'll be bringing you tip that I love it. Maybe letting me out. I'm like, fuck it. I'm ready.
Okay, I also need to know just whatever happened to the boys that I can't name. Whatever came of them.
So one of them was my high school crush. Well, I guess they're both my high school crushes,
Right,
so that's irrelevant.
They're both in your bed in your dreams, so I figured as much.
Okay.
They were fighting over me.
They never fought over me.
They just passed you around. They're like, hey, are you kind of done with her now? It's like, yeah, you can take her off my hands. I'm kidding. That fucked up.
First of all, that never happened in my dreams. Okay.
Okay.
Let's get one thing straight.
Okay.
They fawned over me in my dreams.
Really. I thought about me and at the hot dog stand.
No, I never ended up dating either one of them. I never really ended up really talking to either one of them.
Really?
Either.
Just a lot of kissing.
With one of them.
Okay.
One of them, like we would just, like, you know, you're young and you go and you make out with.
No, I was not like that.
Oh.
Okay. I was an ugly duckling in high school, so I didn't. I really was unpopular.
I really was ugly as fuck. So.
Oh my god, whatever.
So yeah, and then the other, yeah, the first one, yeah, we made out, and then the next one, we never did anything. I just liked him from afar, and he liked all of my friends, and not me. Yeah, we love that.
He would have gotten to you eventually if you just had to do one more year of high school. I feel like.
No,
that's what they usually do. Just gotta wait around long enough.
No, I think he was really just avoiding me.
Oh,
he was like, she's not for me.
That's It's okay.
Okay. He did slide into my DMs like a couple years ago.
They always do.
After me and my ex-boyfriend broke up, and he was like, "Hey, how you doing? Like you seem like you're doing really good. Like I'm super stoked for you. Like that's amazing. Like you're doing so well." I'm like,
Of course.
They always come back.
They do.
They always come back. But yeah, so that was pretty much that was my dating history.
I loved it. I cannot wait. I definitely, everyone will have to send us a message if they want to hear more from the diary, because I will be finding that when you're at work later. I'm like, this book's getting a little dry. Let me just see what I can scavenge up. I'm gonna go through your room and find it. You better find a good hiding spot. You won't be able to hide from me.
I do not need you anywhere near my diary. You're gonna start like I'm
gonna send you passages while you're at work. I'm gonna send you voice messages,
like just quotes.
Yeah.
So today my dream was.
I know.
She's gonna start.
I'm like, this is really good.
Angela, I actually really like the part when you.
You're gonna kind of come every day, and I'm just gonna give a recap of what I read.
What is that? What is the app that we used to use back in like middle school and high school?
Yik Yak.
Ask FM.
Ask FM. Oh my God! You know what? I did use Ask FM to ask my crush questions. If you know, you know.
Oh my God.
Ask FM was just because you could even go through the website and see the questions they had already answered.
I know.
That was incredible. Man, they should still have that. I wish people still use that.
It was like an interview. Like you could go through. It was honestly kind of just like seeing all the things that your crush likes. It's like getting the inside scoop about your crush.
It was a cheat code. It was the fucking cheat code.
Oh my God.
I didn't do anything with it, but I do remember, and he answered some of my questions, and I was like, this is how I'm going to get him to fall in love with me. I'm like, I just got to be anonymous. Then he'll see me. I just got to show my personality.
Dude, the way that I was making sure that anonymous button was clicked, I would be...
You're like, do you think it works better if I hit it 20 times? I'm looking over my shoulder.
It's like extra anonymous.
I'm at home, and I'm like, do you think he can see me right now? I'm like, he's gonna figure out it's me.
I'm like,
he's like, the misspellings really gave me away.
It's like, in no way, shape, or form does he even know that I like him, nor is he even remotely interested in me. Right. But is he outside my window right now?
Right. I'm like, he has to be. He has to be outside doing something. All right. Are we ready for ratings?
Yes, I'm ready for ratings.
Okay. Do you want to start? Or you want me to start?
I want you to start.
Okay. So my first one, I feel really passionate about this man, Bill Skarsgård. He played It in It. But that is
he
one
was the clown.
He was the clown.
And that speaks a lot about Gabby based off most of the men that she talks to.
Okay. Yeah, he was the clown. But I would clown down for that. Handsome. Okay, but we have to do this on...
Boo-boo the fucking fool, bro.
Call me Boo-boo the fucking clown. Bill Skarsgård?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, fucking smash.
That is a tall glass of water.
Oh, yeah, so he's really tall, so I think that would give him a pretty good edge on the Ohio scale, but he's a little crazy looking.
He's kind of
like... I feel like he would definitely be one of those celebrities you'd see in person. You'd be like, oh, you know? You're like, that's not what you looked like. I'm like, you looked a lot cuter in It. I'm like, where are the shoes at?
Have you seen his show? He has a show.
Yes, I have seen it.
On Netflix. And it's in a different language.
Yeah, because he's Nordic. Nordic.
I think it's Swedish?
He's Swedish.
Yeah, so it's a Swedish show. We might have to fact check that.
We're going to have to fact check. It's a show that's in the Netherlands.
But he's very sexy in that.
Is he?
Oh my God.
Okay, but so like Ohio ratings, I would put him... The average Ohio woman, I don't necessarily think that if they saw him, they'd be like 10 out of 10.
I think they would probably be like, he's kind of creepy looking.
Yeah, he does look a little creepy, but I like that. I like him skulky. I'm like, some of them about...
one of the first times that we kind of like agreed on like...
I think we agreed
an unconventional man being...
Sexy?
Attractive? Yeah.
Yeah, I think we agreed. But on an Ohio scale, I'm going to give him a 7.
I don't know. I think he could be an 8 because the thing is, you see a lot of posts on Facebook, especially, of women getting married to these crazy ass.
That's actually true. Men. That's okay, but I think that Bill would look. Me and Bill. But again, you know, we got to put him in the Ohio uniform.
Yeah.
Which is
shorts that are a little too long.
Yep.
And a Buckeye t-shirt.
Yep. You do that, and his hair is not taking, like, you know, he's got a short haircut. Oh. Yeah, that's, even a 7 actually, would be a push. Yeah, honestly, say, with all that.
When I frame him out like that, I'm just kind of.
When you frame him like that,
yeah,
it gets a little rocky.
I think I would push me down to a 6.
I think he'd be, let's go Ohio 6.
Ohio 6 for sure.
But a New York 10. Easy New York 10.
Because he dresses. Like,
he's European. Dresses. He dresses.
Dressing. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, New York 10.
Tailored.
Handsome. Yeah. New York 10. Finn Wolfhard is my other pick. He's in the new Ghostbusters. He was in Stranger Things.
He's in both the Ghostbusters.
Oh, and both of them.
Yeah.
He is of age now, so we can do this.
Barely know my main bitch. Call her my Stranger Thing.
Oh. Finn Wolfhard. What would you rate him?
I keep calling him Finn Wolfhard.
I don't know. Was it hard?
Hard.
Okay, because I don't read, apparently. I can't read or write.
Girl, you were reading that diary with ease.
Not really a problem. She has she's got really good handwriting. I was going through that pretty well. Yeah, what'd you rate him?
He's kind of skinny.
Okay. He's not tall though, is he?
Yeah.
He is tall?
I don't know.
He doesn't look tall. Okay. I want you to go through in your head.
When did you drink out of my glass? Your lipstick is all over it. I'm like actively avoiding your
I must have been thirsty, even though I have my own bottle of water. Okay. Wait. Oh, I have him right here. Finn Wolfhard height.
They be capping on Google though, because I looked up someone's height on Google once. It said he was 6 foot.
I could tell just from the pictures he took.
6 foot.
We got to pull up that guy that does like. He'll be like,
yes.
I think this has to be one of the most incredible men of our generation, and he puts people on blast. They're like, I'm 6'4". I don't know how he does it, but he does the math. He's like, you're 5'9".
And then they're 5'9".
And then they are actually 5'9". Finn Wolfhard is supposedly 5'11", but IMDb we gotta knock him down probably about 2 inches realistically. He's probably like 5'9", 5'10".
He looks. I think it's because he's like so lanky looking. Yeah, that he looks extra tall.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And they're also you work in movies. They got the movie magic, really.
The angles they be making these motherfuckers look tall.
Listen, you don't even have to be attractive.
I'm like, hey there, little guy.
You don't even have to be attractive. Really, it's movie magic. Mm-hmm. It's all movie magic, especially when you're a guy. Like the girls, they have to go through a little bit more, but the men,
they just put fairy dust on them, and
they're like, just give him. They're like, perfect. Yeah, they're like, just get his good jawline side, and that's it. And then girls are like, he's so handsome. Anyways, whatever. Okay, we didn't even give him a rating. Oh. Okay, Ohio uniform. What'd you rate him?
I would say, I don't know, because he looks like the guy that I had a high school crush on.
He looks like a trench coat kid.
What's a trench coat?
A trench coat kid? Like in high school? Yeah. You know the guys that would wear like trench coats? Like a little weird.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No, he has those little lanky fingers too.
I think that man, like what is it?
I don't know. I kind of like them though.
I know, but okay. That's what I want you to take that into consideration for your rating. Because I think he's a little weird looking.
I don't know. I think he's a cute looking guy. I would give him an Ohio 9.
With a short haircut?
He has a short haircut.
Does he? He's got kind of nice long curly hair.
Over the ear.
Okay, you're going to give him an Ohio 9?
He looks like my high school crush.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give him an Ohio 7. But,
really?
Yeah, but a New York 9.
But he's like kind of a handsome looking kid.
I think he's kind of weird looking, but I've always felt that way. I don't think he's ugly. I think, like I said, I'd give him a 9. But Ohio, he's a 7.
Okay.
A little too much trench coat kid going on. I know he's not 5'11". He's just digging his own grave.
5'9" at best.
5'9" at best. I can't work with that, you know? Yeah. And he's skinny. Yeah, no, sorry.
I love a skinny man.
Okay. Okay, who are your picks? Who are your draft picks this week?
Okay, first up, Channing Tatum. I'm giving Channing Tatum in Ohio. Oh, an Ohio scale though? Probably he's got the outfit on.
He's got the look. He could pull off. I actually will say.
I think he could pull off the outfit too.
He could pull off the outfit.
That outfit.
Yeah, he does. He would be one of out of all of them where if he was wearing that, it'd be like, that makes sense in a good way. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm giving him in Ohio. Our lights just started flashing in the kitchen. I'm giving him an Ohio 8.
I'm going 9.
9, really?
Yeah, but he's also not that tall. He's like 5'10", which is so weird.
Really?
Yeah. I looked that up. I was shocked because he looks He's like in Magic Mike. He looks like he's like 6'2". No, he's like 5. He's like 5'10".
Well, he stands next to Zoe Kravitz, and he just looks massive.
Yeah, Zoe Kravitz is tiny though.
I don't know how small she is.
Movie magic.
That's
movie magic.
That's movie magic, and I love Zoe Kravitz.
So I'd say he's an Ohio 9.5. I'm gonna even go Ohio 9.5.
Okay.
Ohio 9.5 feels
I'm gonna
right.
stick with 8. I think 8 is a solid.
Okay, New York though.
New York, he's getting a 4.
You give him a 4?
Yeah, I'm giving him a 4. I really don't think that man is hot at all.
He actually lives like a couple miles away from us. Like 2 miles. Yeah,
is he in Williamsburg?
They're in Williamsburg, yeah.
Yeah.
He lives in Williamsburg.
No, yeah, I'm giving him a solid 4. I really think that man is not cute one even slight bit.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I'd put him real close to there. There's just nothing about any of that.
He can't compete here.
Yeah, no, not here. That's just not my type. Not my type. But he did bag Zoe.
I don't know how. He must be putting it down because Zoe is the hottest woman to walk this earth.
Yeah, she is like it's
and
unreal.
Then he comes up.
She's ethereal,
like fucking Dumbledore, and I'm like,
young
like,
Dumbledore.
how?
I'm like, whoa,
how?
Whoa. Okay, next pick.
Adam Sandler. Yeah, I love Adam Sandler. And one thing about Adam Sandler is his outfit realistically is already the Ohio.
It's almost worse. It's like the worst version of it all because it's unmatching.
I love it.
I know. I would say Adam Sandler core is pretty good.
I know.
Ooh, that's hard.
He would probably slay in Ohio.
If you put him at a barbecue and you just let him talk, oh, he's bagging.
He's the funny uncle.
He's hilarious.
You bring him around your girlies and like you don't understand how he pulls women like that, but then you're like, he's funny.
And he starts talking and you're like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has a little something
Ooh,
to him.
that's super hard. I don't know. Because I think that he just surpasses every like look scale.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're supposed to go mainly off looks, but it's so hard with Adam Sandler because he's just he's such a character and I love it. It's hard. Okay, off looks. I don't know. I still like a nice looking. I'm gonna go Ohio 5.
And also back in the day too. I know we're doing it based on what he looks now.
Back in the day, the SNL skit that he was in. Oh my god, damn, so handsome.
So
10
tens across the board. Tens across the board.
Fucking
Me
11.
And all my girls have our fucking tens, like, and we're waving
ding
them.
ding ding. I'm ripping them in half because I'm just losing my
like
mind.
Chewing them up.
I'm
like,
chewing on the 10.
Sandler's so fine.
Yeah, so fine. I would have to say. Okay,
he's honestly aged pretty well too. Like
no, he does. He looks young. That's when you're not problematic. You just don't age that.
True.
Yeah. He's just married. I just also love that he like met his wife like 20 years ago and they're still married and just happy.
And he treats her so well.
Yeah, he just chills. Like, he ain't worried. He literally is so unbothered by everyone else, and that's hot.
That is hot.
But on looks, I'm going to give him an Ohio 5.
Really?
I mean, on looks.
But in Ohio, though, I'm going to give him, like, I would say an Ohio 7.
Actually, you know what? Like, in his age bracket, like, if he was single and other hopefully single women his age, I want to give him an Ohio 8. He still has a good hairline. Yeah, that's important. That's really something that you have to consider.
In Ohio, you're not finding too many in that age bracket. You're not finding too many men with good hairlines.
You're seeing a lot of hats.
You're getting catfished every other day.
You're hat-fished.
Oh, that's what I thought I said.
She's like, yeah, I just said that.
And then I was like, wait, I did not.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take that back. I want to give him an Ohio 8.
Okay, I'll get. I'm gonna keep mine at Ohio 7, but on my scale, 10 across the board.
Easy
just
10.
Know that. If you ever decide to watch this, just know I love you.
We love you, Adam. And then also New York 10.
New York 10, obviously.
New York 10. He's too cool. He's too cool without trying. And that is yeah, New York 10. Love that man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that pretty much wraps it up. I feel like
that's it for today.
That's it.
Thanks for watching. Please tell us who to rate. Tell us if you want to listen to more diary entries.
Also, feel free. I think we're going to start posting on our Instagram, and we want to hear your ratings on these people. We'll post pictures before the show, and you guys can check it out and make votes on what you think it is. So you know who we're talking about.
If you leave any funny comments, I will read them out
loud. We will read them
because I love a funny comment.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all. Thank you so much. See you next week.
Bye.